All right, what's going on, dudes, and welcome to episode 2 of Let's Build an Adventure Map. I apologize for the delay between this episode and the first. However, I was busy moving into a new apartment, and there have also been a lot of exciting new updates as to how we're going to go about building the adventure map that I wanted to wait to finalize until actually sharing them. But now that it's all sorted, well, I'm actually on the voxel box right now, and many of you may recall in my first episode I'd mentioned I was going to see if I could get their help in building it. And they were actually so kind and so supportive of the idea that they were actually willing to let me build the adventure map on their server. Well, not let me build the adventure map on their server, but actually all their amazing builders and redstone engineer extraordinaires and myself are going to contribute to building the map. And our goal is to make it hopefully the most extravagant adventure map to have been made. That's the goal, and hopefully we'll be able to follow through. I have full faith in all the members of this server because they are absolutely amazing, and some of the stuff they do just goes way over my head. But today what I thought I'd do is just go over some of the prototype redstone creations that some of the dudes have put together. And as time goes by, I'll showcase how it all works in the adventure map, and I'll put together some of my own, hopefully. Hopefully I'm not just overshadowed in anything I can possibly hope to create. So hopefully I'll be able to put something, my own touch into the finished product. But also, before we go on, it's going to be space themed, which may sound kind of corny at first, but I assure you later on this video I'll actually show you what I mean by space themed, and I think it'll be pretty sweet and something that hasn't yet been seen before in something like an adventure map. But before doing that, let's go ahead and show some of the stuff that has been made so far, a lot of which includes pistons, because as you all know, I love pistons, and so do the guys over here on the voxel box. So let's hope this works. It should. Due to server lag, I don't know, something may not work. But yeah, okay, so this is a little tunnel where as you run down it, the pistons close behind you, and you basically have to make it before getting crushed. And I guess right now it's on a single cycle, but we would set it up so that it does multiple cycles and just repeats itself. Hopefully I can get in so you can see what's going on. Oh. One more try. And there we go. You can kind of see as it goes down there. Pretty cool. Now, obviously, it's a bit laggy because we're on the server right now, but in single player, it should run really well. Yeah, so that's one thing. Let's see, what else? We have this right here, which is like a little, I don't know, timing device. This will teach you the arts of patience. Kind of difficult to see at the moment because it's not lit up. Oh, God, the floor drops out. Again, made with pistons, and you fall down and get back up and rinse and repeat. If I can get up. Okay. So yeah, dropping out the floor. Also, some cool things we can do with the lighting is we can make lighting retract, and yeah, so we can make it dark or light on a whim just by pressing a button. So it's pretty cool. They're like light switches and stuff. Here's just a hidden door. Hopefully it works. At the moment, I don't know if it's set up and wired. It doesn't look like it. But yeah, it's just the same sort of thing as Notch's or Jens's hidden door that was in the piston preview. And I was having difficulties because of a bug in the introductory video. Anyway, I had mentioned to the guys when I was first pitching the idea in some of our ideas that it'd be really cool to see something like a dynamic maze that actually changes as you go through it, and you have to work your way through as the walls are shifting around you. So this is a little prototype that I think Woody put together. Woody, if you recall, is the wonderful gentleman who put together that redstone ticker display that I posted a month or two ago. And so this is a prototype that just uses pistons to shift the maze around you. And so something along those lines may be implemented in the adventure map once we actually get to putting all these things into the scenery. And that's another cool thing, is we can actually build all these creations out here, and then we can simply copy paste them into the adventure map. So this is another thing Woody made. It's another piston elevator. And unfortunately, Mr. User Friendly with his whole redstone ticker, we can't figure out without him how we actually get it to start. Myself and another admin were looking around, and we couldn't find any buttons or levers that were obvious enough to get it to go up. But basically, it extends really simply. I'm sure you all can picture that pretty easily. You stand here, you enter, and when you turn it on, it just boosts you up to the top, actually really fast. And then you end up on the next floor. And it actually is able to retract in a really cool fashion that I couldn't figure out myself back a while ago. It was in one of the mod showcase videos for the pistons. But a retracting bridge, you actually, since a piston will only pull one block back if it's sticky, it won't pull an entire stack of blocks back. You have to do this whole caterpillar manner, weird, crazy thing of getting it to retract, but this thing does retract all the way back to its original state once the cycle is complete. So pretty cool. And finally, we've got another more polished version of the whole piston closing door thing. You step on the pressure plate, and again, it just closes behind you, and you have to make it through without getting crushed. And I shouldn't have said finally, because there's one more thing with pistons. It was just an elevator made by another admin on the server that uses two pistons that basically go in another caterpillar sort of fashion and escalates up this little path. So yeah. Oh, for those of you wondering what this is, Chunk's not loading, unfortunately. There we go. And this isn't made to be implemented into the adventure map because it's a co-op thing. It's actually modeled off of something out of Portal, which it was the part where you had one partner standing on a button, and another guy was inside a little glass wall, as you see here. and the goal was, I forget what the goal was, to get a cube or something. My mind is blanking. But anyway, one of the admins here again recreated this in Minecraft, and it's really awesome. And anyway, that wasn't for the adventure map, but I just thought I'd show it really quickly because the adventure map is going to be playable with one person or multiple, single player or multiple people in multiplayer, whatever is desired. So yeah, for now I think that'll do it for the creations. I don't want to show too much in one sitting. And so now I think we'll go ahead and we'll actually show a quick glimpse of what I mean by space. And I think you guys will really like it. So I'm going to change texture packs, and I'll teleport over there. Alright, so here's just a quick example of what I actually mean when I say the map is going to be space-themed. This is the main central space station of the space area on the voxel box. It's called Celtel. And it's basically just a large, what you would expect a space station to look like, with the outer ring and the central habitable area. And yeah, keep in mind, right now I'm actually moving at 4 times normal walking speed. So it's very large. It's extremely large. And it's just an idea of what we'll be incorporating into the map as time goes by and scenery starts getting put together. We have a lot of pre-builts to be put into the map, and it should be pretty sweet. That is the hope. So anyway, feel free to continue on with suggestions as to puzzles you'd like to see included. And I guess that's about it. I apologize for the chunks being a little bit slow to load, but that is the nature of multiplayer. So yeah, lots of stuff to look forward to, making this partnership effort on behalf of both myself and the VoxelBox. And what I'll actually do is I'll go ahead and link the VoxelBox's YouTube channel in the description, because they'll probably be uploading some videos of different features of the map as time goes by as well. So if you want to see all the stuff that gets put into it that they want to show as well, you can feel free to head on over there. And yeah, anyway, I guess that's about going to do it for this second episode. I hope you all are excited. I certainly am, and I'm so thankful that these guys are so willing to help out. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, on that note, I will see you guys all later.